Hi everyone, your President Pat Eastgate here for the President's blog, Meet Your Colleagues. Today I'm introducing Mark Udovitch, who is a radiation therapist with the Liverpool Cancer Therapy Unit. Mark has been raising money through the July program. Mark, firstly, what a great achievement. Can you tell us about your fundraising activities with July?
Yeah, so thanks for having me. Not sure where to begin. So I suppose it all started with a conversation that I had with a patient about how the effect of chemotherapy and how it affected her in terms of her well-being, and she was very upset about losing her hair. And from that point in time, I started talking about the wig libraries and things that we had available to our patients. And she said that she had exhausted all those resources and they just didn't work for her. So at that point, I just decided to start growing my hair quite long. And for the past 2.5 years, I've been growing my hair out, to basically shave it off to give it to a wig library. But then an opportunity came around to raise money for Dry July, which is an excellent charity in cancer therapy, and it raises money to fund patient-related initiatives, which the government wouldn't ordinarily fund. And for example, a couple of years ago, we had a number of things to do with our chemotherapy suite. So a lot of money came in and raised money for brand new chairs, brand new chemo chairs that are nice and comfy, and also portable DVD players to make the patients a little bit more comfortable. So I just thought I'd jump on that.
That's awesome, mate. Tell me, how much did you end up fundraising?
As an individual, I'm up to almost $15,000. But what's really amazing and what I'm proud of most is our team got up to $36,000, and Liverpool Hospital overall has raised $60,000. So really, we've done a huge chunk of it just ourselves, and it's awesome. It's going to go towards a lot of really great patient initiatives at our work. A couple of which are an indoor/outdoor waiting area, so that patients feel that they can can wait to have their treatment, but in a non-clinical setting, so they can get outside, they can breathe the fresh air, they can look outside and hang out with their families whilst they're waiting, rather than being cooped up indoors. And also some wireless music solutions, so that patients can have customizable playlists whilst they're having their radiation therapy.
Fantastic. Huge amount of money to raise. Look, as part of your fundraising, you dressed up as a lot of different people, or famous people and characters. If you could sit down with one of those characters that you dressed up with and have a cup of coffee with them, who would it be and why?
I'd have to say probably Dave Grohl. I think that guy's awesome. And, his larrikinism is what didn't necessarily inspire me, but it's inspired me in different ways. So he's a real awesome role model. And I think he would really, really get behind this sort of initiative. And he's just a really cool guy.
Awesome. Who was the most fun person to dress up as?
The most fun shot to do was probably the Kim K champagne shoot, only because so many of the other RTs that I work with got involved, and they helped me kind of jam all the Mentos into the Diet Coke and watch it explode everywhere. So that was a lot of fun.
I bet it was. I have to admit, I'm quite envious of your hair. How does it feel to have it shaved off after those 2 years?
It's definitely cold. I picked the wrong month to do it, I think, and went down to the snow and tested out the scalp, and it really was struggling a lot. But I mean, I'm glad to see that it goes to a good home at least. So this guy called Paul from Sustainable Salons Australia collected all the hair on the day, and he collected 8 locks of hair from me. So 8 ponies just from me, but another probably 5 or 6 from others. And all that hair is going to go towards making wigs for patients who have had alopecia and gone through chemo.
Fantastic. Mark, finally, some rapid fire questions for you. What's your social media of choice?
Probably Facebook.
Okay. Chocolate, strawberry, or vanilla?
Chocolate.
And if you were stuck on an island with someone, who would you be on there with?
Someone who's got a good sense of humor.
And what's your next adventure?
I'm not sure. I think for my 30th, I'd like to do heli skiing, but that's a while away.
Mark Udovitch, thank you for joining me on the Pres blog.
No worries. Thanks for having me.
All right, I think we're good.
How was
Hang
that?